Okay, so this is us in the morning getting ready for school. This is our neighbor, Christina.
Hello.
Hi. Christina comes over in the morning because her mom's a teacher, so she leaves really, really early. So she comes over and then I drop her and Rachel at school together, which is really good because we help each other out because your mom gets home really early, so sometimes she'll watch Rachel for me if I have like an appointment in the evening. So it takes a village. So this is us getting ready in the morning. Brooklyn, you finished your breakfast? Let me see. Then it's gonna be loading everybody. Okay, I guess everybody ate their breakfast then, okay?
Not me.
So this is basically their little area here. Little reading area, all these books and toys, so they really hang out in here. So they're playing and they're eating. I'm busy doing stuff. Are you guys fussing? Be nice, be nice. What's going on? Are you doing downward dog? No. What are you doing?
This is downward dog.
Exercise in the morning. Oh, you guys are funny. Actually, it's time to put your shoes on. No! Time to get your shoes on. Time to get your shoes on. Time to get your shoes on and Are you excited for school? No.
Yeah, but we always had to wait.
You always have to wait. You don't like to wait?
No.
Sometimes we have to wait, but a lot of times it's worth the wait, right?
You have to be patient, not impatient.
Yeah, all right now. Preach, Sister Christina. Preach, girl. So, hi. Okay, so I am about to head out. I have an appointment. I'm trying to see. I'm still getting used to holding this and talking to you guys instead of usually I have it on I put the camera. Yeah, I usually have it on my tripod. So I got this little tiny tripod so I could take it and bring you guys along with me. So I have an appointment. This is for a kind of like traditional sale, I guess, but she wants to know her options and advise her of if we can do just what we can do. So I'm going there now to advise her on the best, how do I want to put it, the best repairs that she can make to get maximum a maximum sales price, but also net. We want to net the most money. So we're looking at things, little things that she can do to increase the price for the house, but also, you know, get her money back and more. So I have that one coming up, and then I'm gonna go, the next one that I have is gonna be, so this one is a traditional, and then this second one is going to be a possible like wholesale deal. It's gonna be like really good for an investor. This is gonna be something, I think the best option. I'm gonna give her all three options. We buy it, what am I gonna say? We buy it subject to, or retail, just sell it on the market. I think the best option for her that she'll get the most money is if we do a subject to, but you know, it's up to the homeowner. So I'm headed to those two appointments. So that's how my schedule is gonna look today. So about to get packed, get out of here, get my bag, my laptop, all my stuff and get going. Where are my keys, my pocketbook? Like I said, getting used to walking with this and stuff. Got all this stuff. Oh, here goes my pocketbook on the floor. And then, okay, just got my key. Okay, alrighty, so let's get out of here. So I just finished. I'm so still like you guys bear with me. I'm still getting used to holding this. I need to just put it figure out where I'm gonna put it when I'm in the car, like something to just stick it on. But I just finished up with oh, my hair is stuck in the seat belt. So I just finished up with an appointment that went really well, and I have another appointment in like 40 minutes, so it doesn't make sense for me to like go back to the office. I'm just trying to make sure. I think I just hit the button and turned my wipers on. It doesn't make sense for me to go back to my office or to go home, so I'm parked here so I can do a video, which is I guess the cool thing, right, about I guess vlogging and stuff is you know, if you have your camera with you, a nice small light camera, you can do that. So what I want to talk about is one of the questions that I get is how to start a rental business. People want to get into rentals. What is like a good strategy and things like that. So it would remind me recently, I just closed on a transaction with a young lady. I don't even think she was 30, and if she is 30, she's probably like 32 or something. She's really young, and that was her second property that we closed on. And a lot of times the strategy that we use with her is originally she purchased a property that was her primary residence, right? So the reason why I'm doing this is to stress it to you all so you can know is that it is much easier to qualify for a loan for your primary residence. When you go to get a loan and it's going to be an investment property, it's way more difficult to qualify. Like, I mean, if you're trying to get, like, for example, if you're trying to get like say a FHA loan for primary residence, you know, you can put 3%, 3.5%, and I mean, what is the interest rate now? You know, we're getting like 3.9, you know, 4%, you know, it's so low, right? Now, when you start saying, oh, I want a loan for a property that I am not going to live in, that I'm going to rent, all of a sudden, you know, you have to put 25% down. The interest rate is going to be higher. Like, it just gets way more complicated. So what was good with her was that originally she purchased a house and she lived in that house for I think about a year, not that long, either a year or two. And then she's in the military, so then she got orders to leave, so she rented out the house. Now she was ready to buy another house. She's like, I want another house, right? And she was actually referred to me because she was thinking, this is going to be so difficult. How will I be able to get qualified for 2 mortgages, you know? So she was referred to me because one of my neighbors said, look, talk to her, because I know she knows that I do investments and that it is possible, you know, to get 2 mortgages, 3 mortgages, 4 mortgages in your name. So when I spoke to her originally from our first meeting and went over, you know, what was going on with her, I was like, oh, you can get a loan, because the other house, the first house you have, it's already rented. The people are still there, and right now the house you're looking to buy, you're looking for a loan for a primary residence again, so it's going to be much easier. So excuse me. So that's what we did. And because I don't want to include all that in this video, but what happens is that when you have your house and you rent it out, you go to apply for a mortgage, they'll include typically, and like I said, that's for a whole nother video, but typically what will happen is that whatever like that rent is or whatever, they'll count like 75% of what you have it rented out for. So you don't actually qualify for 2 full mortgages, if I'm explaining that correctly, right? They're going to say, look, or in her situation, she was a veteran, so she's in the military, so she could use a VA loan. If you have a VA loan and you don't have at least 2 properties, I need you to get your life together, because people that are in the military, those VA loans have really great rates. I mean, it's really easy to qualify. I mean, that's a good way, you know, our military, they give them and offer them these options. I mean, you know, my husband was active Marine, you know, and that VA loan, I'm telling you, helps a lot. I mean, they get really great rates and really great, you know, things to qualify. So, you know, that helped as well, that we were able to get her a VA loan for this second property. So I mean, so now, I mean, that's what I'm saying, she's young, really young girl. Now she has 2 properties. So that's another option that you can use. Buy a house, live in it for a year or 2, and then rent it out, and then go and apply for a mortgage to buy another house that will be your primary residence. Boom! You got 2 properties. You can start, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I think people are like, how can I start? Because they want to have a multi-family, 10 houses, 15 houses. Just start with getting 1 house. After you get the 1 house, then we can work on getting 2. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised at the things that are out there. Just start with 1. Get 1 house. After you get that 1 house, and that's how I stay in business. I help people get 1 house, then I help you get 2 houses, then I help you get 3 houses, then I help you get, oh, you know, one at a time. But don't sit around like, oh, I need to save up $20,000, $30,000, you know. I mean, if you have that, you know, that's good for you. But the people that are investing, that there's strategies out there, like I said, that you can qualify and, you know, first get your, you know, your first primary residence, and then move on and get a rental. So that's how, that's another strategy for how, you know, you can start being a landlord. Like I said, strategy is buy a house, maybe just get a smaller house, a condo, you know, something, a townhouse, something small, stay there for a year or 2, then move out, rent it out, and look for another house that will be your primary residence. Because if you just start, like I said, if you just start out looking for investment property and looking to mortgage those, then yes, you need a lot of money. You need a lot of money, because, you know, they're like, well, you're not gonna live in the house, you know, they need you to have some equity. Because, like, truthfully, I work with pre-foreclosures, and when people are going through hard times and it's their primary residence, they will sell a kidney and get that mortgage back on track. But if it's a rental, they're like, poof, I don't live there. So, you know, I definitely understand why, you know, lenders are saying, look, if it's an investment property, I need you to put down more money and be more invested in this property, so that, you know, this loan stays, you know, producing. You know, they don't want to loan you the money and then it goes in default. So those are my tips for you while I'm here waiting to get to my next appointment. So go out, come on, it's time to at least go out and get 1 house. Come on, 2018 is about to start. I need you to put pen to paper, and your goal is just get 1 house. Okay, bye bye. Okay, so now, you know, the day doesn't end without some shopping. So I got, oh, it's upside down, but I'll show you guys. I got this this painting. It's a Gill Master. It's a $600 painting, and I just picked it up for, I'll have to turn it around when I get in the house and put it up. I just got it for $280. Oh, I love a bargain. I don't only flip houses, I flip everything. So here's a tip if you're looking for some really nice quality pieces, because we do quality things at low cost. We don't do cheap, okay? We don't do cheap. So how you can get this is my tip, is if you're ever in like, have you ever been in a model home and, you know, they're all decked out, really nice, high quality pieces, and you're wondering, what do they do with the furniture, you know, after it's done, the community sold out? Well, they sell it, right? They sell it. So if you Google model home consignments, you'll probably find a place in your area that sells all the furniture that's coming from model homes in your area. So that's basically where I just got this piece. There's a model home consignment place near us. So, you know, I'll stop in there from time to time, and I saw this piece before and I still had to get them down to $280 because it's $600. It retails for $600, and she was saying, oh, I'll give it to you for $330. But I was like, $330? Ugh, you know, and that's what I tell you, that's a negotiation tactic that I just did on her that worked. When you're asking someone the price of something, no matter what their response is, you like flinch. Like, you just like, what? $330? What? $2? It doesn't even matter what price they say. She could say $500,000. She could say, oh, I'll give it to you for 2 pennies. You still like flinch. Like, what? $330? Because $330 was really a good price. As I said, it's a $600 painting. It's coming from a model home. It's practically brand new. It's just what people have walk through the model home looking at it, so it's still really in good condition. It's not something that's, you know, like, I would even say fairly used, you know. It's like practically almost brand new. So $330 was good, but even still, when she said $330, I'm like, what? $330? And see, I got her down to $280. So I was like, $280 over $330. So that's my negotiation tactic for you, okay? When somebody gives you a price for something, always flinch or just say, what? Like, what? Like, what? Alrighty. Alright, bye. I'm gonna go put this up, and then it's time to go get Rachel from the school bus. Peace. Okay, so inside now, and I just want to show you guys the picture upright. So here it is. If you can see it, hopefully. Hold on, I think I gotta. Let me stand up on the ottoman so you can see, because it's on the floor. You can see it. I love it. I love this painting. It's like, I like to have things that are positive around me. Like up here it says, my greatest blessings, call me mom. And then here it has, every little thing is gonna be all right. I love that. Those of you who don't know, I'm Jamaican. So when I read that, it reminds me of that song by Bob Marley, every little thing's gonna be all right. So I love that true Jamaican statement that is. What else here? Oh, this is so us. Sorry about the mess, but we live here. Hey! So I love that. So then we have, excuse me, in this home, we do second chances, we do grace, we do real, we do mistakes, we do I'm sorry's, we do loud really well, we do hugs, we do family, we do, oh, that one is covered, I don't know. Oh, we do love. That's what that says. So I love this. I like to have like positive messages around me. I could show you. We have some other, like if you look here, like this is another one that we have in our family room. Work hard and be nice. So yeah, I love positive stuff. Positive. Here goes another one we have. We have, where is it on? I'm trying to get the whole thing to, how do I get the whole thing to fit? It says, happiness is not a destination, it is a way of life. So yeah, so that's something. This picture is gonna fit, I think, perfectly on the wall. So, alrighty, and over here we got Rachel in Brooklyn, R&B, hey. And this is Rachel's pumpkin that she painted. So okay. First vlog down, boom, okay, boom. So, we'll see you guys next